Hey guys, so I'm back making another video, actually just before the 1-year anniversary since my last upload. I wanted to keep the channel going, but everyone that I was filming with before dipped, and I needed someone that was actually interested in filming these with me. So I put an ad out on Craigslist, and that's where this guy comes from.
Hey, I'm Bryce. It was a little weird that he put it in the men seeking men section, but I found it eventually. Okay, so tonight we're going to test if the Grotto of Lourdes, which is a Catholic Marian shrine, is in fact haunted.
Of course, some people might question, why would something built for religious reasons be haunted in the first place?
It's a good question on the surface, and the unfortunate answer is residential schools. The missionaries that came here to establish education for the native children as well as teach them Christianity were not known to be the nicest people. Unfortunately, they were known to beat, assault, and even sexually abuse these children.
Of course, a lot of these schools have been destroyed that are on this land, but the Marian shrine, the shrine for Mary, still exists, although it was rebuilt. The grotto here was consecrated in 1894, but had to be restored due to damages in 1954. It was then demolished again, only to be rebuilt in 1996.
And not to mention, besides the shrine, there's also a cemetery attached, which was used for over 100 years to bury priests, students, and anyone who lived on the land alike, which we will also be investigating.
So we have someone coming by to unlock the doors to the grotto and disable the alarm for us, but he did ask us that we didn't film him or any of that, so we'll have to catch you guys back up once we're there. Okay, so we just met with our guide Jack. He pulled up a little bit late, but that's okay. And he led us inside. He set the alarm, or he turned the alarm off. And we helped him clean up a bit, and he talked a bit about the history, like who these people were. But the first thing I wanted to tell you guys about is, I don't know how much you believe in omens, but when we first walked in, I thought we were walking on like flower petals or something, but they actually were flies, like hundreds of flies. Like, these are just some of the flies that we swept out of the building before we went in. And, well, you think I care? I'm gonna pick them up. These, just handfuls, and it goes all the way down. We didn't even get them all. Let's go inside. Good thing I didn't shut this too tight. Someone busted off the doorknob.
All right, here's the view. So,
we didn't even clean up all the flies. Like, they're just laying out, like, everywhere, on every surface, on all the chairs.
It's the floors. When I walked in, I was like crunching on something, so I looked down.
Were just sticking to the bottom of my shoes, and I was like, what am I walking on? Because there was such an absurd amount that, like, I didn't even register them at first. But as for omen number 2, so he was flipping through this book here, and he was showing us pictures of like the different priests that used to be here, and he flipped to one. I'm not going to show it right now because, as it turns out, that priest died like this morning. They found him dead in his house. Apparently he might have been dead for a few days.
That's,
it's just kind of weird that, like, today of all days that we get to come in here, that guy, they just found him dead in his apartment.
Yeah, do we remember his name? Maybe we should try to contact him specifically at some point.
I was thinking that too, but, like, how far do we take that, like, with like, out of being respectful, but also, like, he just died. Like,
That's true.
Just died. Like, he's a rookie ghost. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing yet. But, like, it was even in the obituaries yet. Like, the family's just being released to the families, and we're finding out. So I figured we'd leave it out.
So, I don't know if I've shown this yet. This is the shrine zoom in up there. We got Mary up there, and what did you?
He said this woman down here was Bernadette.
Bernadette.
And what they actually do during it's like 1 or 2 months out of the year, they have like a huge mass, or mass as the Catholics call it, of like around 5,000 people that carry that statue of Mary on this like little platform, like this altar thing, and they carry her up the hill, and they call it like the trek or the journey. What do you call it?
I don't specifically remember.
I think it was like the trek or something.
The journey sounds cool though.
the journey, that's what we're calling it now. So I'll show you what we brought with us, the goodies.
Got some holy water over there as well, just in case.
Holy water? I guess.
I mean, it's here, isn't it?
There's still so many flies, it's like I don't want to... Let me just scoop these bad boys off the table. So many creepy sounds like already that by the time like it gets actually dark out, I'm gonna be a little bit spooked, I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you a couple of things that we brought to aid us in the investigation here. So we got the PSB7 spirit box. And this just flips through the radio stations really quickly. And then if you hear a voice come across it, like multiple channels, then you know that it's probably spirit motivated, I guess you could say. And we also got our K2 EMF meter. This detects electromagnetic fields, and it should help us detect the presence of any spirits that could possibly be here. I'm tempted to just walk around with this right now.
The whole building just, like, I guess settled?
It's creaking like it's gonna fall apart. But.
Sorry, that's probably a little bit out of focus, but it, like, the whole building is just creaking. Anyways, one last thing to introduce. If you know what an ovulus is, if you're similar to this thing, this is just the phone app version. Essentially what it does is it takes in random input. For instance, you can see as I rotate my phone, this arrow on top, it will rotate with it, and it takes in these random inputs and then spits out
attached to your compass?
Yeah, so
okay.
And then it spits out a random word occasionally. For instance,
that just come up now?
Yeah, it just said where. Or were, sorry.
As it were. Like, I know what you're gonna say, like it's a phone app, but the more things that we have, like the more outlets for spirits to use to communicate, the better, right? So we figured we might as well use it like passively in the background.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be like, if it says one freaky word, we're not gonna be running out of here, but if it starts doing, we've tested it for a number of hours before this. It doesn't ever...
Yeah, it comes up with like a word every 5 minutes or so. Okay, it just said chaos.
Interesting. Yeah, but generally, excluding this one specific point for some reason, it'll say a word every like 1 minute to 5 minutes generally.
So anyways, we're pretty much gonna wait until the sun's, it's supposed to set here in like 10-15 minutes, and then we're probably gonna begin the investigation. Dude, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, I'll just use like it on the far setting.
Ooh, there it goes. Dude, it's going off already.
Move around? Is it just that spot?
Like, I just turned it on because I was gonna go from spot to spot just to check it out, and it's hitting like the third light just in the middle of the room.
It's weird.
Yeah, dude, it's still going.
What? Okay.
I've never seen it randomly go off because like I walked around my house with this for a while and it's never just popped off.
Is it your phone? Yeah, but it goes like off when it's near your phone.
Wait, I'm trying to focus my phone. Can you add more light? Cause, okay, not on it though. Just like what we're looking at. Here, you might have to use the phone. It's gonna be too close.
Okay. Okay, so we're just
sweep across.
What?
What? I thought for sure.
What? It just blinked to 5, didn't it?
I know, dude. It did. I thought it was gonna be this
Put it-
alarm panel, but it's not going off at all now.
Put it back down there?
Because I was just sweeping across it like this. Here, let's keep going. I'm just gonna sweep across the whole cabinet. It's not doing anything where the plugs are.
Okay.
Yeah, it was only this one spot that was going off.
That was weird. It went to like 5 for a second there.
I know, I was like, 5 means like trouble, right? Just keep going.
I think that's how it works.
The Kleenex.
This is a table with lots of papers about the history, as well as some prayer books and such.
Honestly, like, I couldn't be bothered to go through it. I was thinking about doing it for like the videos. Probably close this one. Can we open this?
I think our guide might have.
Okay. Nothing really.
What
Let's
is this
see.
board? I never really. Ah, it's just a restoration board, I see.
I'm circling purposely this way so we save the altar for last.
Bro, if it starts going off on the altar, man.
You hear all that creaking?
I don't know if the camera does, but I definitely do.
Holy water fountain.
Doesn't look,
Look at all the flies in the water.
oh yeah, delicious. Doesn't look very holy, to be honest.
It looks the opposite of that. How about cursed?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Alright, we pretty much did a sweep around the whole room. I think now we can start our investigation and start asking questions to potential spirits that might be here.
No better time to start than the present. Is there anyone here who wants to make their presence known?
Let's set up the radio and see if they want to talk through that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just setting up the spirit box now to hopefully get some communication. Our plan later also is, even if we don't get communication now, we're gonna do 10 minutes alone each with all of our devices to try to see if we can get something. Maybe they only want to communicate to one of us, but I guess we'll find out coming up.
Okay, so I'm turning on the SP7 here, and while that's running, we're also going to be running the Perilous.
Yeah.
And I also have the K2 meter set up on the altar. You'll see it. If it goes off, I'll be filming on my phone. I'm going to set it to reverse sweep. That's going at... It's switching channels every 200 milliseconds. So if we hear something carry over like multiple like seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like there's a lot of music. But this is already set up to go.
Yeah.
It was so cold. No way. The paralysis, it just came up with music and it's been playing like churchy music every now and then.
That could be coincidence, right? Alright, let's start asking questions.
It's so dark on my phone. Look at the light effect on my phone. Doesn't that look crazy?
What's your favorite class?
That sounded like, what's your favorite class? And it came over a long period.
That was strange. Is there...
It came up with music. But so far I think that's nothing. I have the K2 meter set up on the altar there. It's kind of dark. But you can see it's a little green light, so we'll know if it's going off or not.
Phantom.
Phantom? No way, I just sat down. Maybe we should... This thing seems to be going off like more often than usual. Maybe you just have it in your hand so we don't have to get up and look at what it's saying.
Sure. Is there anyone here, any spirits of any kind, who would like to make communication? We give you permission to give us...
Walk through it if you want.
Also, if you come over here, right at the altar, we have an EMF reader. If you come near it or touch it, it should help you communicate.
Ooh, the whole building's creaking. It's going off. Like it's hitting threes.
Spent.
Spent?
Spent.
Did you spend energy? Dude, it's going off, dude.
Can you do
Like-
that again? If it's you, can you put it to the fourth for us?
I'm holding it as far away from me as possible.
If there's a spirit...
This is the same spot as going off earlier.
Oh, that's true.
I'm not sure like what's in this exact spot, but this is exactly where it was going off. Do you think we should do the 10 minutes alone? What did that say? It was
God.
It said God?
God.
That's crazy.
It said God, and we're standing in the middle of a grotto. God, were you religious? Were you a priest here, or a
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle.
It came up with a name?
Gabrielle. Is your name Gabrielle?
Industry.
Industry. That's a lot of words all at once.
I know, that's what I was thinking, but they all seem like I can't put them together.
Industry. Is there something you're trying to communicate with us? Something you want us to know?
You hear that like creaking again, like above or something?
Yeah.
Malicious.
Okay. Did that said what I thought it said, right?
It said malicious.
Gauze.
Gauze. It said gauze now, but it said malicious.
Yo, I'm thinking like let's do the 10 minutes alone. and we'll leave the Ovilus running, and then you can pick your favorite choice of equipment to use while you're doing your 10 minutes.
Sure.
We'll just set the camera up.
Sounds good.
So, rock, paper, scissors, who goes first?
Winner goes.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, we have different rules. I
All
go
right,
on
restart.
shoot. I go on shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, I'm going first. I didn't want to win that one. I was really hoping you'd get assaulted and then.
It called us idiot again. That's the second time that's come up within like 15 minutes.
Not even 15 minutes. Why?
Hey.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here.
Right.
The ghosts, we want our alone time. What did you just say to me?
You guys left alone.
Thanks, buddy. Hey.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
All right, you got the timer? Okay, so I'm just in here alone. I'm gonna be using the EMF reader as well as the Perilous, which is the digital Ovilus. And we're gonna be trying to communicate alone. And when Austin gets back in, he will be using the spirit box, I suppose. So, let's go. I've got the
Mummy.
mummy.
Ours.
Mummy hours? Okay. Is there anyone in here who wants to make communication with me now that I'm alone? I want you to give us a sign so that we know you're here and maybe we can do something for you. Do something. What? Seriously? Was that you? It's not doing it anywhere else. Can you do that again? Evolution? Yeah, it said evolution. I would really appreciate if you'd answer a few questions for me. Would you be willing to do that? Did you go here? Is this the school that you went to? Gender. Are you a boy or a girl? Perhaps. What? So you're a girl? Wagon. Do you have anything to do with all the flies that are in this building?
Satan.
Please tell me. Please tell me it just said saving. Please tell me. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm hoping that that's pre-programmed. I don't know if I caught that on camera. Right as I went to move this, it started going off. Are you malicious? Do you intend me harm? I give you permission to openly communicate. So please. Right as I was walking away. Alright then. Feel. Can you...
You.
What? What? Satan feel to you, and then that went off. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. In a few minutes here, I'm gonna walk out and my brother's gonna walk in. And I'd like you to try to communicate with him too, but, you know, you might not have a better opportunity. What did that just say? You might not have a better opportunity to communicate than now. It's really going off. Before what? I'm...
Fraser.
That whole wall just shook. What did it say? Major. Is there any messages you want to pass on? Are you a demon? Do you have malicious intent? Looked like a face for a second there. That's crazy. Okay. Oil? What did it say? It did in fact say oil. Okay, this is getting wild. The camera battery's getting low. Do you have any other messages? You'd like to make a sign, a bang? Anything? 3. Okay. I'll give you a moment to say any parting words. Please, feel free. Give me a sign. Any parting words?
I'm just walking in. Bryce just had his 10 minutes in here. I'm about to do mine.
Dude, okay, so first of all...
Yeah, what happened?
The main camera died.
It's completely dead?
Yeah. Like it's flashing red. It'll turn back on and it'll die again. But, okay.
That's so weird, like,
Okay, first of all, did you hit that over there at any point?
The door?
Yeah, did you, like, smack it?
No, I went and sat out on a bench outside.
But at the same time, I was here.
That scared the crap out of me, I'm not gonna lie.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, it sounded like something was like trying to, like...
Wait, anyways, I was walking over here, looking at this, and it went off. And at the same time, the perilous over there said, Satan. And then I swear to God, something smacked that door, bro.
This one?
Yeah, like nothing was really happening. A few words seemed to match.
It wasn't creaking. Like, I don't know how well the phone, my phone is gonna pick up audio.
It was coming from like exactly here, and it was just like, yeah. So, good luck. First of all, have fun. I'm leaving. So.
Okay, here goes my 10 minutes. I'm gonna be using the SB7 radio and see if I can talk to some spirits.
Alright, have fun.
So let me set this thing out.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'll even set up the K2 just by the speaker. Seemed like it was going off for a second there. Return. Are there any spirits here with me tonight? Dude, you scared me.
I yoinked the perilous from you, I realized.
Oh. Yeah, I'll leave it running, sure. Alright, spirits. It's just you and me. My name is Austin. And I give you permission to use whatever energy source you need to talk to me. If you can say my name back to me through that radio, I'll know you're here. Or if you walk past this meter. Did you just walk past that meter? If you can, make it go up again. Park? Did you live here on this land? So for those that don't know, this area is called Heritage Park. So it was a little alarming to see Park come up on the perilous. If you're here, can you let me know what type of spirit are you? Did you belong to one of the students? Or maybe one of the priests or teachers? What is that? That sounded like such a deep voice, it threw me off. You are. That's the first time I've seen two words come up like that. Thought I heard look. Look where? Box? I just saw the meter going off. I'm not sure if I was filming that. Did you just walk past that meter? Wave. I'm only gonna be here for another few minutes. So if there's any messages that you would like to pass on, if you let me know, I can do that. Jack? Okay, that's a little weird. Do you know Jack? We're friends with Jack. He let us in here and he told us about you. Minister? Do you like Jack? Every little bump in here just puts me on edge. I feel nauseous right now, I'm not gonna lie. I think I need some water. Is that you making me feel nauseous? See? What am I supposed to see? You have to show me. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. My soul? I swear I heard my soul. Okay, I'm only gonna be here 1 more minute. Hello? I think that's just a random word. I don't see any pillows in here. I'm only gonna be here for another minute. Now is your chance to make yourself present in any way. You can knock. Okay, time's up. I'm gonna turn the radio off and I'm gonna invite Bryce back in here. Hey guys, so we didn't do much filming on our way out, mainly because the main camera died. Like, it died so quick in like an hour?
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy because didn't we tell them, didn't we say at some point to take power from the camera?
Yeah, because I remember we said, like, use whatever energy source that you can to communicate or something like that.
Right.
But it's like, maybe not that battery. We only have one.
Anyways, a decent amount happened. Honestly, more than I expected. I'm sure it's in the video, but, you know, the obelisk, the phone obelisk saying Satan, and then a bang on the wall, and then the EMF going off is...
It sounded like your time in there was... like a lot more was happening around you than for me. Like when I was in there, I just felt nauseous and sick the whole time. Like I was actually convinced I was gonna come down with like a fever or something. Like I was sweating, like...
Yeah, I was feeling nauseous too after that, but I think it was just like the normal, like the expected amount of nauseous for when Satan makes himself known.
That was pretty good. If I was in your spot, that would...
Oh yeah.
I don't know how I would have handled that. That's pretty nuts.
We haven't looked at the footage yet, but I'm sure I sounded like a little bitch as soon as that happened.
Obviously, I ghost hunting is probably something I'll keep on the channel along with the urban exploration. But obviously we're new to it, so like if we missed anything or if we should change something, just let us know, like down in the comments once again.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like we felt like amateurs in there a little bit for sure. But why don't you tell me, what are we doing tomorrow?
Okay, yeah. So obviously, since our camera died and everything, what we're planning to do is there is a cemetery where they buried the priests and the students and everyone who lived on that land. But we have to walk through this forested path that was right behind the building we were in. We haven't done it yet.
I don't know if it'll be more or less than the grotto, but I'm hoping.
Action.
I don't know if I'm hoping for more or less, to be honest.
I want to be swept off my feet.
I expect zombies to emerge from the ground.
But anyways, if you enjoyed that, like, subscribe, all that. See you on the next one.